People keep telling me, they keep saying, Fleek, you gotta try this last Descendant game. It's got the budget, it's got the vision, it's got the yams like Pimp. And Pimp, when I saw that bunny suit, I damn near did. But then I booted up the game and I saw something. I'll tell you what I saw. I saw the data collection policy that was gonna pilfer my hard drive so the Koreans can be informed on what I beat the weasel to. So I said, hell no. America has that data, China has that data, Canada has that data, Russia has that data, Germany has that data, and a select few South American nations have that data. But I'll be goddamned if I let Kim Jong know what I smacked the serpent to. You hear that, you chubby prick? But don't get it twisted. This isn't gonna be your average gaming journalist review where they play for 2 hours and throw something out there. I didn't play this game at all. But I'm not here to be outraged by this free-to-play game having predatory practices either. Because to be outraged, I'd have to be surprised. And I'm not surprised at all. Nexon is one of the most predatory companies in the gaming industry, allegedly. I'd be like being shocked if Bill Cosby gave me a drink and it made me feel sleepy. They got fined $9 million for telling everyone that they had a shot at getting something out of a loot box that actually had a 0% drop rate, allegedly. And allegedly, this happened over the course of a decade, which helped them rack up an impressive $418 million. No shade, Korea. We have fun here in the States, too. Game recognized game, Kim. Just hang on a second. Siri, remind me if I ever want to commit a crime, do it in one of the Koreas. The reason I'm here looking at this is to see the GOAT at work. MJ in his prime. I want to see how bad Nexon is today so that I know how awful Ubisoft's gonna be tomorrow. So let's quit it with the foreplay and delve into it. Tom Sowell once bravely proclaimed, "Don't be fooled by those socialist titties. They were meant to hypnotize and enslave your ass." That, my dear pimps, is this game's entire philosophy. Hypnotize and then enslave. Were you led here by the White Rabbit? No! Well, if you're some creep that wants the Jiggly Flash just for her abilities, you can get her in the first 5 hours of the game. You know, of course, that's the basic version that comes in this skin, because if you want to unleash those ultimate sweater puppies, you are in for one ultimate motherfucking grind. It takes anywhere from 30 to 120 hours of game time to see those things, because not only do you have to get all the materials, but you also have to pray for 4 separate blueprints that all have a 3 or 6% chance of dropping after beating a boss. Meaning you could end up like this poor sap that's played the exact same mission 62 times, never got his drop, and now he's pondering the meaning of life. Also, don't forget about the 18-hour crafting time for all 3 parts and the final crafting time of a day and a half, because Clash of Cans here just can't help but find yet another way to lessen the game's experience so that they can create yet another shortcut for it and get you that much closer to cracking open that wallet. So you could do all that, or you could just pay the $70. Where the hell does that sound familiar? By the way, the Ultimate Bunny is also stronger than the regular bunny, so you know what? Just go ahead and follow the White Rabbit already, alright? I'm gonna look away. And I'm gonna talk to you. I respect what they did there, but I don't think they're going far enough. I say we should set up eye trackers so every time the player even takes a peek at those milkers in the shop, they gotta pay a small fine. I say we should make it so that you can only repaint your armor if you pay real money, and every bucket of that paint should only apply to 1 piece of armor one time. Wait a second. Fuck, they already did that. God damn it! Calling this predatory practice at this point is an understatement. This has got to be at least the predatory playoffs by now. Do you want to be one of the for cert to play free? Well, hopefully you don't want to be one of the for cert to play free with that skin, because that skin is $60 and there's no way to unlock it for free in-game. In fact, it's not even $60 because the $50 bundle doesn't give you enough gum coins, so you gotta go with that $70 currency pack. And at that point, you're just $30 away from getting the $100 testicle torsion bundle. It comes with a backpack, a lightning spawn in, a shit stopper, 2 cock rings, and your first Kleenex free. That post-nut clarity's gonna hit like Chris Brown. And I'd insult you if you said some stupid shit like, well, a full game would cost me about $70 these days anyhow. I'll play this game for the next month. But with that mentality, you're gonna be homeless by Kwanzaa. Fate's gonna sort your shit out. After all, that first $70 is the hardest to get from you, but once the company draws first blood, I've never seen a man stop at 70. And speaking of small fines, a common problem that all addicts face out there on the field is that you run out of inventory space right in the middle of the fight. You know it, I know it, we all experience this. You want to pick up that shiny, but you can't scrap your gear until the fight finishes. And they might teleport you away after the fight. What are you gonna do? Stop being poor. Get your wife's credit card, drizzle, swipe that bitch, grab some cum coins, and although being rich doesn't allow you to scrap in the middle of fights, it does let you increase your sack size so you can grab that loot no matter how many fellas are gangbanging you. I can't believe that shit actually worked. I still have never played played this game in my life. Next, let's talk about energy activators. Originally, I was gonna yap about these for a long time, but I found out assless Overwatch has a beta this weekend, so let's just cut to the thick of it. Energy activators raise your power capacity by 20 so that you can put more mods on your character that make you more powerful. But you can only use them one time, they only apply to that one character, and the game only gives you 2 the easy way, so that better be the last character you use, because it takes anywhere from 5 to 20 hours to craft another one of these, not counting the day and a half of crafting time. But let me walk you through the experience of farming the materials needed to craft one of these. You're doing the same 3-minute missions 20 times over, then the other 5-minute mission 20 times over, then another 3-minute mission 20 times over, then metal detecting through a desert looking for loot vaults 20 times over. Nexon trains you to volunteer for a mindless haze where you're not experiencing anything, nor are you enjoying yourself, but merely participating in a pastime meant to just occupy your time. They want to put you to sleep, to shut off your mind as you hold down the trigger on the same thing you've already done 37 times, so when it comes time for the cash shop, at least you might just feel something. Every couple days you look around, your wife's gone, your dog's gone, your kid's gone, the house is gone. You're playing under a bridge now, but you gotta get that one energy activator. What are we at, 25 hours? All you need now is the blueprint. You beat this boss 30 times, and maybe this will be the time that 3% drop rate finally sets you free. I came here for titties, and now I'm doing math. Fuck you, Nexon! And get ready to do the same thing all over again on your next energy activator. And don't even get me started on the cock rings of power. So you could go through all that, or, and hear me out on this one, you could just pay a nominal $24 and skip some of that bullshit. In fact, buy 2! I'm just kidding. You don't have a choice. But just look at the bright side, why don't you? You could also use those extra coins to buy yourself a maid outfit to commemorate the day that you became Nexon's bitch. And if you were curious, the cock rings of power go for about $5. No wait, $10. And don't forget the battle pass, the classic material packs to skip the grind, some extra common skins, and of course a metric fuck ton of boosters for gold, experience, and much, much more. And I've heard a lot of people say, well, they gotta make money somehow. No shit, Sherlock. That's why companies used to charge $60 to buy the game. But now, greed found a better way. A way where they can not only make more money by disrespecting your time and listening the game's experience, but get defended for doing it. But hey, I'm the asshole here because those socialist ditties brought in quite a nice crowd. I'm just salty because Ubisoft will take all those tactics from the shop but forget the special ingredients. So you go enjoy yourselves, you crazy kids. I'm gonna go play a game that respects my data called Dark and Darker. Hang on a second. Wait, no, they're taking it all. They have a sample of my fucking blood in here. Where are these pricks based? They gotta be French or something. Oh, Jesus Christ, damn it! Well, I guess the Koreans already got me. Where'd I put that credit card at? Thanks to the flock of pimps for bankrolling this video, and another huge thanks to all the pimperers for buying me 1,000 more inventory spaces. Good night!